Yes, I lost $20,000 on Fiverr, and this is not a joke. And in this video, I know this is gonna be a little bit strange because my previous video was about how I was able to make close to $40,000 in a month, and this video is completely opposite. Is how I've been losing money on Fiverr and how I've been having issues with my service as well. And I want to be transparent because in this entrepreneurship journey, you always might see the sort of like a positive result or positive outcome from the outside. You can see people are saying you can make millions of dollars, and it's true, but also there is the downside. And in my journey, in my case, of course, my downside is because when I'm offering Instagram services, growth services related to social media, of course, I would say directly impacted by the change that they're doing. So if they have been changing something, if they have been implementing some sort of restrictions, limits, I'm gonna be affected because I need time to be able to adjust to this. And in the last, I would say, week or so, I'm seeing a big changes have been made on Instagram. And this is preventing, of course, as you can see on my screenshot right now, I canceled over $7,000, and this is actually might be even more in the coming days that these issues has been going on. And honestly, when I look at this, for me, this is not the first time these things are happening, because in 2019, going back here, I already experienced some sort of a decline. You can see I've been able to cancel over $8,000 in orders, and here we canceled over $22,000. Imagine $22,000 just have been canceled on Fiverr, which is insane. This is just an incredible number, and of course, this has been not I wouldn't say it's a similar situation, because some things that I definitely learned, but for sure, like last month I lost over 6,000. This month it's been over cancel over 3,000, but it's going to be much more. So and I want to give you guys suggestions on how I'm overcoming this situation, and how what you can expect as well when some bad things can happen. Hopefully they'll never happen to your Fiverr journey, but in any case, if something like that happens, I know there are other people, other sellers in the same niche as I am, Instagram growth, and whatever things are changing, we all get affected, because Instagram is strict, and we need to follow their limitations, the rules. And of course, when we're doing this on Fiverr, when we're working with clients on Fiverr, sometimes we're just not able to make that switch fast. And clients, some of them are not willing to wait for you. They're not willing to wait for your solution. They're gonna go to some other seller, and they're just gonna work with other seller. Some clients are gonna stay with you because they trust your process, they enjoy working with you, and basically it's not really the service delivery, but it's more about the experience and that relationship that you have built. So that's why you will find some clients going to be staying with you. They're going to be waiting for you. They'll be even happy to compensate for your time while you're finding solutions, versus other clients, they just going to be ready to cancel, and they're going to be ready to move on. So when things like this happens, the first thing that I will highly suggest at any time, anything that happens to your journey, just be patient first. Don't take any immediate actions. Don't say, oh, I'm going to cancel everyone's orders. No, just take some time to rethink about this situation. And when I say take some time, this could be 1 day, this could be 2 days. Nothing crazy is going to happen. Like, even if you don't, provide an actual service during those 2 days, but you explain to your client that you are working on the solution, things have changed, they will be more than happy just to take a day or two break. So like this, they are following your advice, and they are following your directions. Of course, don't forget about the extend delivery. This has been of course very important feature, because we all dependent on the timer that is on Fiverr. And when we have this request extend delivery date, Fiverr has changed some things regarding that. So meaning that if you have, let's say this order has 1 day delivery, right? 1 day and 17 hours left. So if I do extend delivery, I will need to wait for the client to approve it, right? And if the client is not going to approve it by the end of this timer, my order is going to go into late, right? So I will deliver late and I will be punished by the algorithm. So in order to avoid that, you have two options. The first option is if you have more than 2 days. So imagine you have 2 days and 17 hours. If you request a delivery extension for delivery, it will automatically get accepted within those 2 days, unless the client clicks decline, which usually never happens, right? If you explain the reason why you're extending. That's the first thing. And the second thing, they can accept it within that time frame. So let's say if they accept within within few hours or 1 day, you're still going to be fine because you'll still have some time left, right? Okay, what happens if they don't, if you're in the situation where you just, for example, maybe is the situation like this, you have 1 day left, 17 hours left, and you need to act on this order. What I will do in this situation. So first, I will look at my actual work that I have done for a client. If I have done the work that is required, I'm gonna go and deliver the order. So I'm gonna go ahead and send them the report, send them the work I have done. And let's say there is some percentage of work that is still remaining, or I need to wait for the client, right? What I will do, I will explain this in the delivery message. I would say, hey, I'm still, let's say, waiting for you to connect your social media accounts, or I'm still, waiting for this for the approval. Please feel free if you need to have revisions, please click on the request the revision. Because you need to understand, we cannot always rely, yes, the timer is there and we need to be very careful about that, but at the same time, we're waiting for the buyer as well. And in order for you to be compensated for your work, and for you to be able to get paid as well, you need to be, honest, authentic, and you need to deliver your work. But when you click this delivery now, be careful because Fiverr is really trying to implement, and it says in terms of service, you cannot deliver the work just for the sake of delivery, You need to actually show the proof. So in my experience, even if there are some things that are remaining, but I have completed everything from my side, I will go and deliver and provide them the report, provide them what I have done so far, and then I will wait for their response. The other thing, what is well possible, is that you can click on deliver now, and then, for example, you can click on the extend. So I will go and deliver, and then I will click on the extend. If, for example, you still need to wait and you still need to work on this project, that way when the client, is going to accept the delivery, your order is going to be extended, right? So you can continue to perform the work. Honestly, it's all of these things are might change and might be done differently in the future. But I just want you to be very careful when you are actually delivering the order. And if you have, let's say, 2 days left, and you can and you need to extend more time, please click on this extension and you will get the time extended. This is very, very important. This will happen and you will be in the safe zone. But if you cannot do this and you need to deliver the order, don't just click here and deliver whatever you have done. Maybe if you actually have completed everything and the remaining part is left, approving from the client side, reviewing, or things like that, then you can deliver. But make sure you include all of your reports, all of your analytics, because even if you have any issues, the customer support, they're going to look at what you have delivered. They're going to look at this. Now, another point is when you actually click deliver, and then after that you click extend, and whatever is going to happen next, maybe you have a cancellation, be careful because this can impact your statistics. And what I mean by that is this actually happened to me a few times now, where I have a client who received a refund, a full refund he basically received most of the work that has been done, plus he received a refund as well. And then I just couldn't do it because the client was never responsive. He was just not responding to me. And then he left a 4-star review, and this is a cancel order, you know. So, and I think, okay, I got maybe a little bit lucky, you know, that he didn't leave like lower than that. Although I think I don't see any issues that during our, you know, experience during our work. But guys, be careful, because this is something that Fiverr has implemented, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but for sure this is definitely not exciting thing, you know, that they have implemented. Because I believe when you do receive a full refund, you know, yes, you can express, like, I think it's fair that the client can still express their feedback, but I don't think it's you know, reasonable to do this on Fiverr. Because when you expect a full refund, you know, okay, you got your refund, you know, maybe you also received some sort of a partial service, you know, but in the end you got your money back. And why would you not be happy? Of course, you maybe, let's say you wasted your time and other things, but you got the money back, things didn't work out. I mean, you know, it's life, everything can go wrong. We're all humans, we all make mistakes, and, you know, it is what it is. What can I say? But yes, be careful with that, because as soon as you click delivery now, you will automatically be going into this situation where the client can actually leave a review, even though you're gonna refund the order after. I know that Fiverr has done this probably to avoid, because a lot of people, maybe they're delivering order and then they're canceling and they're trying to avoid negative review. I'm sure there is some logic behind it, because, you know, maybe it doesn't apply to me as much. I only had maybe 1 or 2 or 3 cases like this, but, you know, maybe other sellers are trying to take advantage or trying, because on Fiverr there's a bunch of different things happening. So that's why I think Fiverr, when they made this, they probably relied on other statistics that they have that is impacting, you know, other sellers, and maybe someone is taking advantage. Okay, so guys, going back here, again, for me, this is not the first time this happened, and I want to just tell you as well that it's okay, you know, things can go wrong at any time. That's why this entrepreneurship journey is going to be always up and down, until you'll be able to build, you know, several foundations, and you will be able to actually, you know, provide more like a stable sources of income for you, to be able to not rely only on one. But these things can happen. Please feel free to check out the course that I have on Fiverr, link in the description as well. And feel free to send me a message if you guys have any questions or anything. If you're struggling with Fiverr, if you have any requests, feel free to message me and I'll be very happy to help you. And thank you so much again for watching this video.